So I give a lot of talks on social media, like 3 or 4 a week, I think, at this stage. And I'll give a tiny little presentation later on what people are doing online and so on, but this is meant to be a very, very practical day. So what we're doing is we're using EDU Vision as a case study, and I'll be showing you tools on how to build an online marketing plan with EDU Vision in mind. So EDU Vision was chosen because it's right now it's very much a business-to-business company, and for a lot of social media it's about business to consumer, and it's all well and good to get access to consumers. It's quite easy to do nowadays with online marketing. But in terms of business to business, there's hardly any case studies in Ireland about that, so this is why we're doing this as well today. So when you're developing an online marketing plan, there's a couple of steps. These are what I find works well. It could be different to yourself. But then maybe the first thing that you do when you are putting something together is to define your customer and even define your own company. So what we did last week was we went into Pat and we just spent half a day asking Pat about EDU Vision, about the company, what the company does, what kind of customers that they have right now, what way that they market to customers, what feedback did they get from people, who their competitors were, finding out all this type of information and just putting it together in a document. So like, a very rough sheet is the summary of this. I've got a digital summary as well, which again we'll also send to you. And it's important to define your company, see who you are and see who your competitors are. And there's plenty of tools out there then from when you do this to actually tell you things like what people are searching for on a monthly basis on Google, what language people are using to try and find business online and find businesses and products and so on. And then how to maybe optimize your own website and to get these people to you, as well as how to reach out to other websites out there that are in the same area as yourself. So the assets that EDU Vision would have are its website, so this is the website here, existing marketing material, marketing collateral, and the clients. Clients are an asset and they're a resource. So what can you do with your existing assets? So one of the things in an online marketing plan is to actually survey existing customers. So if you're brand new and you don't have any customers, then you need to maybe survey the market and figure things out like that. But a lot of time you can find out a lot about your own company from just surveying people, asking people questions, asking, for example, asking your clients about how they first heard about you, how they got an introduction, what issues that they have mainly, how do they access information, who influences them. So you can survey people in 4 or 5 questions, a very short survey, but just ring them up and ask them questions like that. And from just a short number of questions, you can get a lot of information from people. One of the main tools that we'll be looking at today is a thing called Google Keyword Tool. So the easiest way to find it is to do a Google search for Google Keyword Tool, and you get this back. It's part of their AdWords tool set. It's meant to be built to sell you ads, but what it actually does as well is it tells you what people are searching for on Google every month, what volumes, and also what other phrases that they use. Do interactive whiteboard. Do a search. Get information back like the following. So we typed in one word or one phrase here. It also gives you other phrases that people are searching for in that same area. So at the very top there you see interactive whiteboard, you see this thing called competition. It says global monthly searches, so that's in Google worldwide there's 165,000 searches done per month for the phrase interactive whiteboard. And then local monthly searches means Ireland. So there's 5,400 searches done per month for the phrase interactive whiteboard. And we're going to go slightly technical here. When you look at a website like this, when Google tries to evaluate a website and where it should be found in search results, what it looks at, first of all, is the bit up here. So you can see where my mouse is moving. This bit here, it says EDU Vision, interactive whiteboards, interactive whiteboard resources. That here is Google puts a huge amount of weight into that. So whatever phrase that you're using here in the title of your web page, Google will bring traffic to you for those phrases. So when we looked at the website last week, it just had, the title was EDU Vision, and that was it. So by adding just those two phrases, interactive whiteboards and interactive whiteboard resources, what we're doing now is people that are searching for the product that we already offer can now find the site, or more people can find that site. So we're bringing people in. And just making some small subtle changes alone like that will get you some better traffic. Traffic is people, and the thing on Google again is people are saying, show me something to do with interactive whiteboards. So it's not like you're advertising or anything like that trying to say, right, you might be interested in this. People are saying, when they go to Google, I am interested in this, give me information back. And so when they type something in, what you're trying to offer is what they're looking for. So if you are then, in the rest of your website, talking about interactive whiteboards, you are offering what they're looking for. So the temptation for some sites is they pick keywords that will get lots of people to their site. The minute they come to the site, it's not of interest to them. So I mean, if you were, again, you're optimizing your site for chalkboard and you're not selling chalkboards, you're annoying people, they're gone from your site straight away. So it's all about quality traffic and finding out what type of person, in a way you're dictating what type of person comes to your website, not the other way around. If you optimize your site, you're saying, I want this type of person coming to my site, and I don't want this type of other person coming to my site because of the keywords that you're using. One of the things you may want to do as well with your website is to log data on your site. So, like for example, for EDU Vision, there's things that you can install on your website. One of them, and what are most important, is Google Analytics, or some sort of analytics software. And what that does is it tells you who's coming to your site, in what numbers, what searches they're using, who links to your website, so what other websites are sending traffic to you. All that information is on Google Analytics. If you have access to your website, it's actually in the template of your website, or the standard template, it's adding a couple of lines of code. If you have someone that's looking after the website, you can ask them to install it. It's roughly about a 5 or 10 minute job. It's actually very, very quick to do. Analytics is free, and it's just worth having because you can see on a daily basis who's coming to your site, what the numbers are, whether it's growing or not. And if you love numbers and things like that, you can actually run stats, you can run reports on every little thing that happens on your website. So you can get an email alert when you get 50 people coming to your site searching for the phrase interactive whiteboards, or when you see an increase in traffic for a certain phrase over the space of 2 or 3 months. Again, go back to the EDU Vision site. The very, very quick thing that we decided to do was last week. So we had the meeting and we decided to enact changes on the site right away, just so that today when we were showing it off, we can show that changes were made. And what we can do then is over the next couple of weeks measure those changes. So is there more traffic going to the site because of just a couple of changes in the titles? So I guess the plan of action was we had we had very quick fixes. Quick fixes would be changing some of the site. And also from the interview session we had last week was an action item to interview existing clients. So just, again, call them or interview them or send them a mail shot and ask them to answer a couple of questions so that you get more data from that. The medium to long term would be to maybe overhaul the website, so make more drastic changes to the site, add more pages, maybe add more content like blogs and web pages, and also do things like add more multimedia content. So EDU Vision, because it's about whiteboards and classrooms, you need something very visual. So creating videos would be a very good idea, and doing videos
The EV Pro 85 is a cutting-edge interactive whiteboard. Align the projector to your computer with a simple 4-point calibration process and you're ready to go. The long-reaching wand makes using the board easy. You can also use a specialized pen. But the whiteboard can detect the writing and drawing position on the surface so quickly and accurately that you can even use your finger. Navigate through your desktop and website with consummate ease. As you tap the board, the information is simultaneously sent back to your PC. The EV Pro 85 also functions as a state-of-the-art education tool. Geometric recognition technology makes rough drawings become perfectly symmetrical. Easy-to-use tools together with a simple interface make the EV Pro 85 whiteboard and education software great value for money. The Visualizer is a modern presentation and teaching tool that enables teachers to share a wide range of information and objects via projector. Zoom in tightly on objects, yet maintain crystal clarity. Do live demonstrations with real-time responses on the screen. Or you can record video and simply replay through your PC. The Visualizer is an excellent tool that will revolutionize the classroom. Transforming your computer screen into a touchscreen, the digital touch pen is easy to connect and fully compatible with various Microsoft and Adobe softwares. The digital pen works as a mouse and as a writing and drawing tool. The pen can be used on any surface by simply moving the sensor. With offline storage, you can capture your idea anytime, anywhere. Simply attach the e-board to the whiteboard and connect it to a computer and a projector, instantly turning a traditional whiteboard into an interactive whiteboard in minutes. When mounted to the whiteboard magnetically, you can easily move it to different classrooms, letting you control the information on your computer from your whiteboard.
Does it help give higher rankings on Google as well by having the video clips just in itself?
It actually does, yeah. So, if you do a search for, say, interactive whiteboard, so if we do a search now on Google.ie for interactive whiteboards, we see this. The tree bits at the top, so the tree results at the top with the kind of green background are ads. So people are taking out ads to get found there. The rest then, from there on down, is known as organic search results. So these are search results that you don't pay for, but Google finds your website and will rank it. And ideally what you want to do with your own website is that you try and own as many of those search results as possible. So getting your website in there, obviously, very, very important, and other web pages that are on it, if you have a blog and so on. If you then have other marketing materials online, like YouTube videos, then they can show up in search results too. So cheap enough content with a cheap enough, say, video camera, just having someone describe your product and services. It doesn't have to be over-the-top, well-produced video or anything like that. Most people, when they're looking at videos on YouTube, just want to see what the product does. Show me the product, show what it does. have clear audio, that's about the only thing, and other than that, you can compete with the very large video production companies that would charge for a certain theatre company in Ireland. They decided to be a YouTube trailer of their play, and it spent like €12,000 with a video production company to create a video of the play. And a couple of people that just did a handheld video camera interview with some of the people that were in the play got higher Google rankings than their 12 grand video and got more views and things like that. And it's all about how you put keywords in, but also if it's of benefit. People find that your video is utility, is giving value by describing a product. They're going to be more interested in that than just say a purely marketing thing and over the top, overly produced thing as well. Right. YouTube is a fantastic resource, I find, and it's completely underused in the Irish market. Hardly any businesses are producing YouTube videos. And the opportunity for yourselves is that if you have an optimized website, you can also use other sites